Niggas see me outside.
You're searching for Babna reaction after today's video. I'm back with LeeToTheVI. We got.
Sorry, bro. What the fuck did you just say?
So we're back with LeeToTheVI.
No. Before that.
You're searching for back with another video.
Oh, sorry. I couldn't take it in my ears, innit?
What? Old and Rusty. LeeToTheVI.
You don't want to draw for Rusty. You know? You don't want to draw for Rusty. I don't think your raps have enough years under their belt, quite literally.
We are back.
Hey, wait. So how did you feel about my response to your raps?
What? My one?
Yeah. Your walks this.
What do you mean?
My response.
You reacted to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed the video. What do you mean?
How did you feel about my response?
I was like, okay, fair enough.
Fuck this nigga, like, fair enough.
I don't really know what you want me to say, but yeah, just any time that you mention me, it's like, wow. Because like, having watched someone and then have them acknowledge you, like,
yeah,
it's a special feeling.
Fuck off, man.
Yeah, now I'm being serious. It's a weird feeling, but it's a very special feeling. Very surreal. Now to be at the place that you've watched for the last few years is crazy. So yeah, OnlyRuthless, he shouted me on Instagram, promoted his song midweek. Now we've got the reaction. Very calm guy, so shout out to him, love to him. He's got his song Pride today. I'm very excited to hear this one from the preview. I'm liking the beat, sounds very, very drilly from Sydney. So without any further ado, let's get into this one. Yeah, that piano. Shout out Ashi. That's Jester on the beat, so shout out him. Interesting mask.
Selection of beat though.
Yeah. Another sample.
You better deliver, my guy.
Yeah, you have to.
Got too much pride, my ruthless side will do me time, but I can't help these thoughts in my mind. Got too much pride. How can I speak my name? I'll dip on an upright to his grave. They're collecting, popping legs and warning shots for unpaid debts. Abrogated game.
Did he have something in his hand just then?
I'm not too sure.
Hold on, I maybe.
Let's double check.
Got too much pride, my ruthless side will do me time, but I can't help these thoughts in my mind. Got too much pride. How can I speak my name? I'll dip on an upright to his grave. They're collecting, popping legs and warning shots for unpaid debts.
Whoa.
Yo.
That's why he's wearing the mask.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fair enough. I've got really too much
artistic license.
Sure, it's a prop.
Yeah, you know, like that.
Sure, it's
yeah.
just a prop.
It's
nothing to worry about.
You know, like that.
Yeah.
OnlyRuthless. What do you think of the hook, the opening hook?
I like that he said my ruthless side will do me time. I like that he's using his own name and saying, yeah, that I need to be careful, but I've got too much pride to don't do anything to me because my ruthless side will come out. I got too much pride to just leave it alone. So yeah, I like what he said. And I'm loving that accent. I'll never get bored of the Sydney accent. So cold.
Game. We really bang. I'll pull up because I love the sound when I hear it bang. Old man Billy from
you see that when they're all like stepping on the camera. Where have we seen that before?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
So I'm liking that. It's the aggression.
Them man set levels anyway. You get what I'm saying? It's like for yeah, you know what I mean? They're the blueprint, innit? We don't need to. Who's saying their names? Like they're the blueprint. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it's not. Yeah, trust me.
I'll dip on an upright to his grave. They're collecting, popping legs and warning shots for unpaid debts. Abrogated game. We really bang. I'll pull up because I love the sound when I hear it bang. Old man Billy from holding that strap because he knows with that I'm a maniac. Old man Billy from holding that strap because he knows with that I'm a maniac. How many times did I empty that clip? How many times did I do it for the six? How many times did I chase men down and chase him down and do that dip? For op wants beef, then be my guest, but fuck with ticks and you'll taste my lead. This beef is real, they think they gang. My blood on yours, if they want more, you're gang for. Got too much pride, my ruthless side will do me time, but I can't help these thoughts in my mind. Got too much pride. How can I speak my name? I'll dip on an upright to his grave. They're collecting, popping legs and warning shots for unpaid debts. Got too much pride, my ruthless side will do me time, but I can't help these thoughts.
His dancing as well. I'm liking his dancing.
Yeah, he's got his drill dances down. Definitely has his image right as well. I feel like some of the hook needs changing though.
You think?
Yeah. Like got too much pride. I feel like it's repeated too much. Yeah, bit too repetitive for me personally. You know, but his delivery and that is decent, man, most definitely, and his performance visually is bang on, man. And with those props, you know, masks and wait 1 second, you know, masks and the people, them, you know, let's say paying homage to drill culture, like most definitely the dances and stuff we're seeing, it's all right.
In my mind, got too much pride. How can I speak of my name? I'll dip on an upright to his grave. They're collecting, popping legs and warning shots for unpaid debts. Got too much love in the street, ain't nobody be wanting this beef. Carry so much heart for the streets, told me so much, I'll do 10 for my G's. We shoot and score, we run through walls, no matter who's behind that door. If they got heart, I'm playing the dark, you won't get lost when you see my spot. My loadout drops and I send them shots, that's why I don't hear my name a lot. So many trips in the SUV.
I love that. I love that. My loadout drops.
Well, yo, even before that, I won't get lost in the dark. You'll see my spark. So saying, I'll give you a light to follow, but you might not want to follow it too much. That was cold. But what are you saying about the loadout drops? The
loadout drops, man. You know, what is that Warzone references? Come on. Listen.
Half for the streets, told me so much, I'll do 10 for my G's. We shoot and score, we run through walls, no matter who's behind that door. If they got heart, I'm playing the dark, you won't get lost when you see my spot. My loadout drops and I send them shots, that's why I don't hear my name a lot. So many trips in an SUV, one more time in a UAV. You cut one, and we all bleed. You called cops when I circled your street. You ran your guns, they called.
Another reference there, one more than a UAV.
Listen.
Call of Duty reference there.
Listen, but furthermore, you cut one, we all bleed, that brotherhood. You understand? Like, if you're fucking with one of us, you're fucking with a lot of us. You get it?
Avengers. Like
Marvel. I've seen that film, yeah.
Hydra, cut off one head, 2 more appear.
Oh, Jesus. Is that how you're moving?
That kind of
okay,
thing.
okay. That energy. Jesus Christ.
Drops and I send them shots, that's why I don't hear my name a lot. So many trips in an SUV, one more time in a UAV. You cut one, and we all bleed. You called cops when I circled your street. You ran your goons, they called us back and they told us they ain't involved in that. Pussy. You fucking dog.
They called feds just because they circled on the block. That's mad.
Nah, bruv. What's even wilder? You called your goons and they called us back. Say we ain't involved in that. Bro, it's wild, cuz. It's wild. That's mad. Listen.
Drops and I send them shots, that's why I don't hear my name a lot. So many trips in an SUV, one more time in a UAV. You cut one, and we all bleed. You called cops when I circled your street. You ran your goons, they called us back and they told us they ain't involved in that. Pussy.
Rude, innit? Mad.
Not even your boys wanna back ya. Even the detectives were asking us what was gonna happen from here.
Oh, Jesus. Nothing, officer.
I'm liking this beat. You gonna carry on? What's going on?
Definitely got it.
Thought I was done?
Huh? Again, where have we seen this before? You think our song's finished? Yep. You thought I was done? Those exact words? Fam? But I'm not complaining though. Another crazy cold beat.
Wait, are we seeing more props?
Just to make this. I was just getting started, motherfucker. Hey, you free near me?
That was a prop. That was clear. Yeah, that was a prop. That was a prop.
Taking trips, got loaded clips. Two in the car, we go find that prick. Hottie car, all bellied up, strapped up, looking like Raptor. Phones at home, no signal known, leaving all detectives unknown. Back up van, mapped plan, cops thinking I'm a ghost. Too much gang banging enforcers, too many shit talkers. Talking tough, then getting touched, then hiding with the informant. My ruthless side overrules my pride, no maturity in my mind. If they want war, we'll do the crime, then we're willing to do the time. Pop, pop, pop and spray, sawn off, pop, blast and spray. Taking drills to the grave, free, burial and cremate. AFP on a pending case, so I'm bellied up, just in case. If they want war, your goose will fall, leaving bullet holes in front doors. Don't send shots on the phone, you know I send shots to your home. Whole gang don't rock up with bats, we make money, it's a pump or strap. Got soldiers and numbers ready to back.
For me, this is a little disorganized. For me personally, yeah, I think the writing, is not it's just not gelling. You know what I mean? It's like there seem to be a lot of a mishmash of flows and that, you know what I mean? It's not to say the brother ain't decent, but I feel like the writing on this could have been better, man. You know?
We don't worry about them, I'll beat the one blast. I hold my pride and I'll never die. My ruthless side overrules my mind. I'm like dark fade in the dark. I'll pull up and you'll see my spark. Better pray don't make the news when gang pulls up and murders you. Time's ticking, like you said, your brother's dead and you'll be next. Or mum and dad will have no fucking sons left. Unlucky. Gang creeps and we let that hit. Watch you leak like fucking John Wick.
Straight to the point.
Yeah, it's a bit
not beating around the bush.
No. Yeah.
Very straightforward. He's telling you how it is. Use that information how you wish.
Yeah.
I would hate to be on the wrong side of this guy. I don't want to see his ruthless side. I'm alright.
Yeah. This thing about honesty, innit? Yeah.
Gotta be careful, man. Police are listening to this, making notes. Suddenly someone goes missing. I wonder who that was. So yeah, man. Dangerous.
Whole gang carry 22s, trying to make it rain and put your mum in a tube. Left your house before we attack. Click it back then.
Bruv, I'm no gangster, but put my mum in a tomb and live where, fam? Like, I have to ask. You see, I have to ask the question. When people start talking about family members, like, I'm not a bad man. I am not. I am not. But I do believe everybody has their limit. You know what I mean? And, like, whenever I hear lyrics like that, like, it's one thing about to go at gang, innit? Because you signed up for it. But my mum, she's just out here living. You take my mum off road.
Yeah, regardless of what life I lived, she was always going to be there.
Yeah.
So you making threats to her, like, don't do that.
It's not even threats, like...
Just
like,
talking about
yeah,
her.
yeah.
Don't do that.
When you... Yeah, like... It's tough because we've heard a lot of disrespectful drill, to be fair. We've heard man talking about sleeping with man's mum, slapping your auntie's batty and all them kind of things, or, you know what I mean? Just... We've heard a lot of stuff, man, you know. And I just feel like when you go into them spaces there...
It's risky.
Bro, I'm not a... The thing is, like, I always think of myself, like, I'm not a gangster or a G or anything like that. But me, that's enough motivation for me to do something stupid. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you doing something to my mum, you putting my mum in the ground, I don't care if you're fucking crazy, you're dead. Bruv, you're dead. You get what I'm saying? It's not... Anyway.
Kind of thing you can't ignore.
Yeah, it's not that thing.
Religious man with sinned hands will never confess on God's stairs. I'll strangle a man, I'll jump on his head. I've tortured people who wanted a test. I've been in a whip with deagles in hand. I've ballied up, accepting a sentence. I've been seized by all of task force. When case is done, I'll pull a mask off.
I see where the mask is on.
Yeah.
I know exactly where the mask is on, because if it wasn't on, they'd be like, okay, so we look in the records, who have we had in the station there for this? They will get you.
Bro, but truth be told, like... Yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, this is the thing with the drill scene. It's like, talk like this gets you attention. So artists do it, and I don't blame them. You know what I mean? But when you kind of get big, you kind of have to deal with the problems that come with that. And I'm assuming if he's 30, as he's saying, he's prepared to do so. For me, this back half of the tune, it's all right. It is all right. I'm not mad at it. I think the first half was a lot better, though, to be fair.
The way I stand, wasting gets tatted on my head.
Yeah, only ruthless. Okay.
He went better on the first beat, and then he went better on the second half of the second beat.
For you, yeah?
Yeah, I think the start of the second beat was kind of all over the place.
Yeah, I can agree with that. Okay, so for me personally, this one here, Sachi, has brought me in on, you know, an up-and-coming artist. I definitely have to say this brother has something to work with. This is definitely a foundation. Like, I didn't turn it on and think, oh, what the fuck am I watching? You know, I saw all the things you would see from a drill artist. I also have to big him up on the video production in this, all the smoke in the background, the different colored lights, like even the props right down to the car, his gang, you know, giving it that imagery, even the effects in this video, like bang on. The music itself, I think it's ready for where he's at in his career, just kind of starting out. I don't think like he's, you know, some artists would try and run before they can walk, but I don't get that feeling from him. I think a lot more time in the studio, and you're probably sitting on a lot more songs as well. My message is just continue, you know, just continue until you get that feeling of what you need to do for you. You know what I'm saying? Till it becomes easy and second nature and you are genuinely connecting with that audience. But my brother, OnlyRuthless, you know, being introduced to you from Saatchi, yeah, definitely keep doing your thing, man. What are your thoughts on this, bro?
Yeah, I think it's very authentic. That's one thing I take about that. Very like straight from the streets kind of thing, where it's like maybe he's a bar, he's thinking that, you know, I need to do something in my life, can't just be doing this all the time, let me try to do something, see other people around my area, because you can only really do what you think is possible. So he's seen people from Australia, from Sydney, have gone far with rap. He's like, okay, if they can do it, I can do it. So it feels like I think it's his first ever song, and you get that feel where he's someone who, not everyone has friends that will even allow them to go rap, because everyone wants to rap. And a lot.
You see, on the authenticity thing, because I'm not from Australia, I can't tell you 100% there. You know,
no, authentic in the sense that, like, it's not like a musician whose music's been like filtered and filtered and filtered.
Okay,
he's just saying what comes to mind.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like straight, whatever comes to his head, he writes that down. He goes and raps it. And you kind of get that feel of someone who, over time, it will get more polished. I think definitely on the second beat. I like what he's trying to do with having a second beat on a song, but I think he probably would have been better off if you just left it as the first beat and had that alone as the song, because that first beat alone, you went very, very good on that first beat. But I just think if you left that second beat, maybe if you had that as a separate song, people can critique that and say, okay, maybe this song wasn't as good as the other one. But now, because you've got it all as the same song, people are like, oh, the first half was good, the second half wasn't as good as the first half. You're making people draw that immediate comparison. But I think if you had it as two separate songs, people might not have been forced to make a comparison. They might be able to look at it as two separate entities. But because you put it as one, it's technically the same thing. So I think in future, the potential's there. Like Lee said, it's a foundation to work from. The potential is definitely there. And like I was saying, like his friends have obviously heard him rap and saying, you know what, we think you can actually go somewhere with this. And you can tell, you get that feeling of someone who has been rapping for a while, has finally got the confidence to actually drop the song. And I think there's definitely something to work with. So I'll be excited to see whatever happens. Keep shouting me on Instagram, telling me if you got songs dropping, I'll be there, because I'm liking this. And I definitely think it's something to work on. Definitely keep an eye on OnlyRuthless. I think this is going to be someone from Australia that we're going to be talking about in the future. As long as he stays consistent, like Lee said, when you're sitting on a couple more songs, we'll start to see more of the growth, more of the development. And I definitely think there's something in this for you. There's definitely something in this for you.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like this is the start, like we said, a foundation in it to build a fan base off of, you know. And it's one of those things when you look back and think, oh, this was my first tune, this is where it started, or, you know, this was the first tune I kind of released, you know. It's definitely a good look, you know. Your image is bang on point, and I think it will only develop the more you go, you know. Listen, man, thank you for having me here on the channel, bro. You know what I'm saying? It has been epic, bruv, working with you today. Like, seriously, bro, it's been fucking epic, man. You're a cool brother. Just keep doing your thing. Keep working. Keep, you know, thugging your way through this shit, because I know this shit is a lot like being in the jungle with a machete, just trying to figure out how it's supposed to be done, you know. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. Listen, you lot, big up. Thank you for having me on the channel. And if you've come from my channel and sub to Saatchi, big up yourself as well, man. Much love, man. I guess you ending this up, man.
Thank you for having me around. It's been a moving experience, man. It's been a very surreal experience, and just appreciating the growth of the channel so far. Like in YouTube, you barely get time to reflect. Like everyone's looking for the next thing. Especially with reactions, people, you drop a song immediately, someone with post notifications on, asking for the next ones. You never really get time to actually sit down and reflect on how far you've come. You're at 200,000 subscribers. That's huge. You haven't met that many people in your life. It's huge. For me as a fan, I'm still a fan of him now. That's why I can't stop smiling. To be in this room, having watched these videos for years, to be sat here, just a testament to how far we've come, both of us, how far you've come, how far I've come on the channel in such a short amount of time. That's why it feels so surreal. So yeah, man, I just feel very blessed to be here. And yeah, like we were talking about earlier, this is just a start, man. I think for reactions, there's still a big future in this. There's a big future in this, and link-ups like this are just going to be more common. I'm still at school. When I finish school this summer, who knows, man. I've got things planned. Lee's got things planned. Just stay tuned. Make sure to subscribe with post notifications on. You guys know who Lee is. Go subscribe if you don't. If you somehow don't know who he is, go subscribe, post notifications on. You don't want to be missing stuff, because we're taking off. So
listen, man, big up to my guy Sarge. I wanna be there when he phones me from his private jet or whatever the fuck it is he's driving or whatever he's doing, and you know, just it's so good to see young YouTubers and young people coming through this thing, you know, that I've had a hand in somewhat shaping. And my bro, like, I'm proud of you. Just keep pushing. You see a man like Walks, All Us, man, like, there's a difference. You get what I'm saying? I look at YouTubers and I can tell the YouTubers who are there for the, let's say, the clout, and who genuinely fuck with music, you know what I mean? You know, and it doesn't, even with me saying that, it doesn't even mean you have to stay in the music sphere. You get what I'm saying? But on your journey, my bro, just do what's real to you, man. Listen, enough fucking talking anyway, man.
That's nice, man. It's nice to reflect. Barely get time to. Yeah, man. It's just nice to take everything in. But
yeah.
Only
pause.
That does not need to be mad.
That needs to be paused. We ain't taking anything in round here, bruv.
It's nice to think about what you've accomplished in life. Because life comes at you so fast.
Pause. Listen, I think we signing off on that one, yeah? Peace.
Yeah, I've been such well for. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe if you're new. Thank you to Lee for joining us today. I'll be back again. Shoot.
Hey, big up all you lot at home as well.